You wake up one morning, you turn, and you put your foot on the floor. You start to feel nervous, worried. Something is different. You know that your life is about to change forever. Everything from now on depends on what you do. You're no longer in college. You're not on break or vacation. Today is the first day of your new job, your new career, your new identity. Will you be successful? Will you achieve your goals? At Compto, we want you to succeed. Our special guest today, Fred Haley, also wants to help you succeed. Fred has had his own distinguished career of over 40 years in transit management and administration, developing and rebuilding programs, finding innovative solutions, controlling costs, and achieving results. He has served as general manager of 3 transit systems. During his tenure, Greenville Transit Authority was named South Carolina Transit System of the Year. Fred has interviewed for and held over 20 positions in 12 different agencies. In these positions, he also has interviewed, hired, promoted, and fired hundreds of employees, from entry-level staff to top managers. Fred has held several different positions since joining Jacksonville Transportation Authority in July 2006. Today, Fred wants to share his secret on how to achieve your career goals. Please welcome Fred Haley as he explains what you should do for a successful career.
For a successful career, A-V. For a successful career, A-V. Do you know what A-V is? If you think you do, write it down. Because I want this to be interactive. I want to hear from you. So in a couple minutes, we'll have a little quiz and see if you got it right. Okay? May even have some prizes for you, for those who participate the most. So let's begin with a little game. Would you please raise your hand? Would you please raise your hand? Everybody raise your hand. Thank you. Why? Could you ask? That's not true. You did not raise your hand because I asked. You want me to prove it? Behold, a beautiful, magic blue chase bag. Anything you put into it will magically disappear. Let me rephrase that. Anything you put into this magic blue bag will forever magically disappear. Please place all your cash in value. I asked politely, just like the first time. Why did you say yes the first time and no the second time? Anytime you make a decision, you ask your one question. W-I-I-F-M. Does anybody know what W-I-I-F-M means? You raise your hand first. Okay, who has money? Chris, all right. Give her. Well, answer the question first. What's in it for me? Give her 5 points. $5. Whenever you have to make a decision, you ask yourself, what's in it for me? When I asked you to raise your hand, you thought, well, it's not costing me anything, and I might learn a little bit. So, okay, I'll raise my hand. When I asked you to put all your cash and valuables in the bag, what did you do? But I'm not gaining anything, and I'm going to lose a lot. So no. Let's try some again. Why are you here? Ace said you had choices. You could have been somewhere else. Why are you here today?
To see what opportunities I could open up for myself.
See what opportunities. Very good. No? I thought you were going to say, yeah. Somebody else, why are you here today? Come on. Why are you here? Why are you here today? You still could have gone somewhere else. Why'd you go? You want to wear a lot of you must be able to do in the transportation industry. Good. Go ahead.
Because I wanted to represent Europe and see what opportunities there are for
You want to represent
Europe because that program.
Okay. I was already headed to Greece, I'm sorry. You want to represent your organization. Very good. Somebody else, one more. Go ahead.
To discuss your journey, how you got here.
Discuss the journey. That's a good answer. Different one. All right, you guys find it was different. Very good. Notice you all had a reason. Everybody has a different reason, but you had a reason to make that decision. Why do you want a successful career? Why do you want a successful career? Do you want one? Yes, sir. Sure. Why? Go ahead.
I feel it will give me choices in life and as well as help me support a family.
Choices in life and support a family. Excellent. Go ahead.
This is what I've spent my whole life building up to. It's been my goal to have a successful career. It's kind of what's driven into us from birth.
Okay. You're following your lifelong plan. Yeah, but you.
To make myself feel better, achieve better, knowing that I achieved something in life.
Knowing that you achieved something in life. Excellent.
Support my dreams, my goals.
Support your dreams and your goals. Whatever your dreams and your goals are. Yes. Again, you had your own specific reason for having a successful career. Everybody's is different. But when you want to make that decision, what do? You think, what's in it for me? Am I going to gain? Am I going to lose? If I'm going to gain, I'll go. What is the first step for a successful career? We're going to give money for the best answer for this one. The plan? Good answer, not the best one. That's a good start. Go ahead.
She had none.
Okay.
Take initiative.
Take initiative. What's the very first step you must have to have a successful career? Identify. Good.
Determine what success is.
Determine what success. That's a good answer. Not the one I'm looking for. It's much more simple. It's only 2 words. Just a hint.
Oh.
Somebody else. Go ahead. Come on. Tell me. Oh. Wake up.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys do anything.
Go ahead. Tried it? Almost. Come on.
Let's start again.
Where's your start? Your plan. It's a good start. Okay. Think it.
I was going to say dream it.
After you dream, what happens?
Yeah.
Well, how do you act on a successful career? Come on. How do you act? You take initiative, and what happens? How do you make it happen?
Do it.
Do what? Do what? How do you have a successful career? What's the very first step that has to happen? Okay.
I guess I'll keep his money.
Save it for the next time. The first step for a successful career is to get hired.
I was thinking way too soon.
You can have all the plans and all the dreams you want, but until you get hired, you're unemployed. Who is going to hire you? The boss. And why is the boss going to hire you? True or false? The boss will hire you on this one reason, that you look great. Oh, you look great. You're hired, Chris. Yes or no? No. Sorry, Chris. Need a little more than that. You will hire because he'll hire everybody here because you all dress well. No. He'll hire you because you have a nice smile. No. Not just for that. He'll hire you because you're friendly and outgoing. You're a wonderful personality. Go into the interview. First question, why do you want this job? Well, I just want to help people. I just want to help people. I know this job will help me. Hired? Well, I've heard that you're a great place to work and you're a wonderful boss. I just want to work for you. Smart, but no, yeah. Will it help? Will it help if you say any of these things? Or have it? It'll help. Somewhat, but it won't give you the job. The boss has her own WIIFM. The boss is already wondering, what's in it for me to hire you? Why should I hire you? You need to know. Where can you find out? If they do posting, where can you find out? What's on the website? The mission statement. Well, how's that going to help you with the job?
Because if you find out what they're looking, you find out how to adapt.
Yeah, that's a good start. But you have a specific job you're applying for now. How are you going to know?
Job description.
10 points! The job description! Yes! The job description! Everybody's seen the job description, right? It has all these categories. Job purpose, duties and responsibilities, qualifications. What is the first thing you look at? Title?
Yeah.
Sure, to be honest, the first thing that I look at, I turn to the back and say, how much am I going to get paid and where is it? If it's up in the northern country, I don't go. True, it's just it's true. Okay, you know what? Will you take the job that they're offering, the insurance program, if it was $5 an hour? No. If it was $5, would you take it? No. Would you take it for $15? No. Well, yeah. Look at that. Okay. Then you go to the job description in front of it. It has qualifications. What's the qualifications show you?
Age, the education.
Go ahead. Yeah. Sure. It's the education, the skills, the experience, what you have to have in order to qualify for the job. It's qualifications. Next one is duties and responsibilities. What's in there?
Expectations on the job.
Explain.
What they expect of you, like what they need you to accomplish.
What they need you to do, yes. Sure, it's the task that you're going to have to do every day. How about the job purpose? What's that?
What you will be fulfilling in your position.
Explain.
Those
Those other things said the same thing, didn't they? So what is that? How's that different?
will be
Remember, it's a short paragraph, not even bullets.
what you're supposed, kind of like the duties and responsibilities, but more what you'll be bringing to the job that is itself for your position.
That's a good, different way of putting it. Given 5 points. Yeah, it's a summary of the job. It's just a summary, but it also does one important thing. It tells you the result that the boss wants. I need someone who can run this department. I need someone who's familiar with this program to be able to show my staff. I need someone who can clean all the restrooms, whatever the job description says. Those are the results that the boss wants. How do you get hired? You get hired when you can show the boss that you have the skills to complete the tasks to achieve the results that the boss wants. Do that again. You get hired when you show the boss that you have the skills to complete the tasks to achieve the results that the boss wants. Who will the boss hire? The best person to achieve those results. The best person to achieve those results. When you achieve results, you AV. Who had an idea what AV stands for?
Always venture.
Always venture. Good try. No?
Are valuable.
Say it again.
Are valuable.
Close enough. 10 points for that one. Add value. Good. Yeah. Think about this. Whether it's a nonprofit or a for-profit or a volunteer organization, they are providing value to their customers. Which means they have to get value back. And you have to provide value, not cost, so that they can achieve their overall goal. When you talk about the mission statement for the company has to add value in order to achieve that mission statement. If you remember nothing else from this presentation a week later, or a month later, or a year later, remember those two words. Add value. So are you going to tell the boss that you add value in your resume? Will your attitude say you add value? Will your dress say you add value? Will your interview tell the boss you can add value? When you can show the boss that you add value, congratulations, you're hired. Now what? Now is what Adrena talked about that first day when you put your foot on the floor and you realize your life is about to change. Everything is different. You are going into the workplace. Where can you add value in the workplace? Where can you make a difference and add value? You can add value in your position, right? Your position has a certain value. You can even add to that. Where else? Who else? Your boss. You can help the boss add value. You can help your coworkers. There are people who are working with you all the time. Can you add value to them? You're in a department. You're not the only department. There are other people in other departments. Can you add value to them? But they're not just there. Who else is involved in this whole process? Anybody guess? Say that? Who said what? Speak a little louder. Customer. 10 points?
No, I was trying to give them.
Yes! The customer.
I was being
You. The customer. And then last but certainly not least, who can you add value to at the workplace? Yourself. You know, you don't just think about them. Try to add value to yourself. Okay, we know where. Now how? How can you add value to your position? Thoughts? Performing? Perform for pardon?
Performing, excelling at the job position.
Excelling. There's a difference between performing and excelling.
Excelling, overachieving.
How's it? Overachieving. Sure, do more than expected. We get somebody with the dollars.
How much am I getting?
Give him 10. That's a good answer. That's a different way of putting it. Sure, do more than expected. They're expecting you to do so much, and that's going to have the value that you've got. But if you want to add value, you do more. And while you're at it, get some more skills so you can do even more. How does that help your position if you can do more than what is expected? Salary? Higher salary? Go ahead.
It alleviates the strain on other positions.
It helps with their place there. Yeah. It helps the other position. It relieves them. Good. How does it help you? Now what do you say? Promotion. 5 points there. You find that you're more valuable than the boss expects. You may get the promotion and the company's value. How can you add value to your boss?
Your work is a reflection on them, so you do
They have to say that again.
what you do is a reflection onto them.
So it increases what the boss is, how the boss is seen by his eye. Okay, sure, 5 points there. Good answer. Makes his job easier. Makes the boss's job easier. Give him 10 points. That was the answer I was looking for. Sure. You do that by becoming well informed. You can do that by knowing what the boss is involved with and being able to contribute by even giving him some advice. If you even just say, I'm familiar with this, can I help you? You are adding value to your boss. How is that helping your boss? So we already said that. You're actually having other departments and his boss see the value that he's providing. How does it help you? They're seeing you as the person who's helping him. So when the boss receives rewards, you receive rewards. Co-workers, people around you, how do you add value to them?
Maybe they see you as present and it makes their day easier.
That's nice. Good.
You alleviate, when you perform at your job and excel, it makes the rest of the department look good too.
True, but how does that help them? Well, it helps them with making things easier.
Yeah.
It puts a lot of work on you.
They might have things that they're not experienced that you more experienced.
Yes. You can help them to do their job better. 5 points there. Good. You had a question there. Sort of incentive or a role model. Good. 5 points there. Look, I'm just good at that. That's why she's in the revenue department, right? Go ahead.
I was going to say it would help the culture of the company.
Helps the culture of the company. That's another good one. I hope we have enough money here. We didn't have to do more money out of 2 Sure. Here's how you can do it. Network. Start talking to them. How many of us at JPA have learned more about our friends that we work with, about what's going on in the organization, or just what we should prepare for by having lunch with someone? Or by just bringing snacks. Sherman brings snacks all the time. People come into his office. How does he learn what's going on? People talk to him. He's networking. Even more important, when you're networking and this job, those people are not always going to be in this job. You're not always going to be in this job. When you go to your second and third and fourth job, you still have those people that you can talk to, who may be somewhere else, maybe in different positions. Who's familiar with the Jaguars? Tell me, when Gus Bradley was hired, who did he hire for assistant coaches? Not former teammate? Former coaches, people he worked with. Sure. Yes. When Doug Marone, the new coach, and when Tom Coughlin, the new vice president, came in, they hired people they worked with in the past. They brought in teammates, people who played for them, in the past. Networking. How does that help you? Your co-workers? Like you said, it gives them more information. How does it help you? It helps you to find people and different perspectives. Helps you to do your job better and your career better. Other departments, you're not working in a silo. India works in the revenue department. Drina and Sherry are in admin. I'm in planning. Sherman and Lenny and Carl are in operations. We're in different departments. How do we work together? Go ahead.
By performing your tasks correctly, you're able to achieve theirs.
True. I got a better hint though. There's a hint.
All the departments have to collaborate, so maybe you do a little bit more outside your department areas to help them.
Do they want you to? Do they know you want to?
Do they know you want to?
Good try. Oh, communication. That's not the answer I'm looking for.
She had her.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would say a business is a machine. So if one department is slacking, it can cause strain on the other department, making no job be done. So if one department is thriving, then
Sure. So how do they know that you can help them?
by mingling, well, not mingling, but
There's a
being
hint
able
little
to.
slide. Go ahead. Say that again. When do you start working together? Volunteering! Yes! 10 points, 20 points. Lose my voice. Volunteer. They may say they need someone. We have a rodeo every year. People from all departments come around. There's a lot of people involved. How? We need people. Okay, I'll volunteer. We have our big events when the service the service changes, the blue line up and route optimization. We had hundreds of staff working. How? We didn't say you're assigned. No, we need volunteers from other departments. When your other departments know who you are and know what you can do and know that you want to do it, how does that help you? They know you. How does it help the department? They know someone they can trust, who they can go back to. Will that help advance your successful career? Yes. How can you add values to your customers?
You can advocate for them and make sure they understand that they have someone to trust in that company.
Okay, that's good. 5 minutes there. You got 5 minutes? Oh, that's her phone. Ring my bell. Okay.
And just record the rest of the conversation.
Someone said this before, communicate. You have to talk to your customers. What's the most important component of communication? Listening. 10 points. Where's that? 10 points here. Yes, listening. And what happens when you listen? When you listen, you find out the answer to this. What do they want? What's in it for them? Your customers are making a decision. Do they want to buy from you? What do they want? Are they going to continue? You have to know what they want. Communicate, start by listening, and then help them. How can you add value to yourself? Here's a suggestion you probably had not thought of, but it's so important. Find a mentor. Find more than one mentor if you have to. Find people who you can trust to give you some advice, to tell you what's going on, to help you through all those confusing parts. And then when you learn, be a mentor to somebody else. They may have been in the company for a long time, but they may not know everything that's going on in the world now. You may have some other perspective for them. Find a mentor, be a mentor. So you are going to work with all these different people, all these different areas. Do you need to know, whenever you meet and work with somebody, do you need to know their WIIFM? Do you need to know what they're thinking, what's in it for me? Yes. Yes. How? By communicating, by thinking, by looking, by paying attention. So how do you have a successful career? You find out what their WIIFM is. Not yours, theirs. And then you remember the two words that are most important. You add value. When you can add value to all those people, to your organization, and to yourself, you will have a most successful career. Conto today has made many efforts to try to help you get started on your successful career. I tried to give you a little bit of advice to just get you started, to start thinking, not about yourself, but about who you're working with, so that you understand. Remember, if you forget everything else, remember those two words. Add value.